everyone, this is Deanna Wilson and welcome back to my channel. Deanna, do you have any makeup on? No, I don't. Why? You look so much prettier with it on. Because it's a lazy day and I'm last making minute this video, so. Plus, I don't really like to wear much makeup when I'm doing a video because it's like wasting makeup just to do a video. So if you don't like it, then don't freaking watch it. Many muay. But anyway, it's a story time video, and a lot of you were wondering like how and why I got fired from my second job that I had in my lifetime. Because my first job was the omelet house, and that that sucked. Second job was, yes, Plato's closet. I know some of the employees over there watch my videos and some of them are subscribed to my channel. Thank you for that. No hate to you guys. No hate to anyone in this video basically. I'm just telling the story of like how kind of ridiculous it is, because my mom and my grandma and my boyfriend and everyone that I know was like, oh, that's freaking ridiculous. Like, that's a dumb reason to get you fired. And I'm like, yeah, it is. My first retail job I ever had, at first it was nice. It was like, yeah, this is nice, this is cool. Kinda went downhill when I got sick because of my diabetes. So many of you who do not know what diabetes is, it's a disease, but you can't catch it. But and no, I didn't get it from eating too much sugar or anything. A lot of people get that because of that, but I didn't. I got it from two infections. One is an ear infection and a sinus infection. They both went viral and went straight to my pancreas, and my pancreas went into shock, and I went into a coma for a whole week. And I was 4.5 when that happened. So no, I did not eat a lot to make me get diabetes, like at all. So that's what happened. And yes, I do take shots. I take insulin, I take Lantus, I take thyroid pills, I do my blood sugars, I have to do my blood drawn for my doctor, I have to do monthly doctor checkups every 3 months, and it sucks. It really sucks to have it for 14.5 years basically. And if you don't know what insulin is or Lantus is, thyroid pills, let me show you. First off, I'm gonna start off with the thyroid pills. And they look like this, nothing new. I have to take 1 tablet by the mouth every single morning when I wake up. So, yeah, and it's like a levothyroxine. I don't know how you pronounce it, but the pharmacist can pronounce it really well. But they just look like this. Little white small pills. I need more, but yeah, that's what they look like. And then Lantus, which is this, it goes only in my leg, because if it goes in my arm or my stomach, I could die. Basically, let's put it that way. It's a Lantus pen. That's what it looks like. I take 42 to 43 every single morning. Basically, it's my 24-hour shot that keeps me going, keeps my pancreas going, and this also keeps it going, but not as much as the Lantus does. For this, I have to take a shot every time I eat something with carbs or sugar in it, or both, you know, it's usually both. Or when my blood sugar gets like really high, then I take, you know, whatever, insulin, and that's what it looks like. So yeah, and on top of that, here's my pen needles I have to put on them, which is easy. They look like this. I have to wear this bracelet that people know that I'm a diabetic, so if I pass out or go into a coma or do something, you know, that I'm not aware of because I'm not in that state where I'm awake, I'm basically like not there, people know to read this, and it says diabetes, and they know to call 911, and it's also has that medical stamp thing on it, so that's what it looks like. And it goes around my wrist, and I have to wear it at all times, so the teachers at my school know I'm a diabetic, so people at my work know I'm a diabetic, so people like in general, like in public, if I'm alone or with my boyfriend or with anyone, they know that I'm a diabetic, because anything can happen. If I get low, or if my blood sugar is extremely high, I can go into a coma. I can go into hydroglycemia and hyperglycemia. Hydro is when you get really low and you go into a coma, and hyperglycemia is when you get really high and you go into a coma. Then of course we can't forget about me doing my blood sugar, so this is what it looks like. Here's the strips, and here's what I poke my finger with. And basically you put the strip in here, poke your finger, squeeze the blood out, put it on a strip, and then right here it'll tell you your score. And I have to do this every 2 hours, basically, 6 to 7 times a day. But yeah, that's what I have to do. But sometimes I don't do it every 2 hours because I'm always like busy or I'm doing something, you know, like it's bad, but I'm trying. I'm improving. So, and with the Lantus and the Humalog, I have to keep them refrigerated at all times. And yeah, that's basically what I go through for a diabetic. Okay, now back to the story time. I don't know which way it was. I'm just gonna do it this way. Usually freshly hired, going good through the weeks, you know, and then the first time I called in, it's like my 3rd week working there, maybe. Yeah, bad. I know. But, so, okay. So basically what happened is the night before I had to work that day, like, okay, pretend it's night and tomorrow I work, okay? Tonight I'm like feeling so good. I am dancing, singing, like I'm jumping around, like I feel fantastic, like freaking fantastic. Like I went from a 0 to 100 fantastic, okay? And the next day when I wake up in the morning, I feel like crap. I feel like crap because with diabetes you get migraines and you feel really sick, and you can't help that. Like you really cannot help that, you know? And it's like I had a super bad migraine that morning, and I was trying to get better before I worked, and I just could not. I could not. Like it was behind my eyes. I had a little bit of blurry vision. I felt dizzy, like damn, you know? And this was like 3 hours, 4.5, I think like 3.5, 3 hours before work, and I'm like, I'm just gonna call in because I cannot do this. And I had to work at 9 o'clock in the morning at this time, and I woke up like around 6:30, I think 6, and I was just managing, I was just trying, but I just could not, and I almost, you know, threw up. I didn't know what to do because I'm still new. I didn't know what to do. It was my first call-in. This app called When I Work, and you can message anyone that you work with. So I messaged one of my co-workers. I'm not gonna name her name. She's cool, but I'm not gonna name her name. I told her like, hey, I don't feel good, I have to call in, or something like that. Like I barely remember because I have bad memory, but I don't know what to do, and I don't want to leave you guys stranded, and I just been pushing through since 6:30, and I just cannot do this. Like I really don't feel good, or something like that. Like I don't know, but similar to that, you know? And so she was like, we asked for a 24-hour notice, and we already are down one person, which was her, because her family, you know, problems, hospital. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you guys, you know, the business. I'm just parts of it, like family, hospital, cake, that's all, you know, because I'm not that type to just, you know, blurt everything out. I'll blurt everything about me, yeah, but other people, no, that's their business. That's their business, you know. So and in my head when I read that, I was like, 24-hour notice, like what? No one told me about that, like not even the manager. No one told me about that. She asked me if I had the manager's number, and I said no, and so she did her screenshot of the phone number, and I said thank you, and I was about to text the manager, like phone to phone, not on the app, but like phone to phone, like text message. And before I could even send it, she messaged me on the app, and she said if you're actually sick, then don't come in, and you will be written up for short notice. And I was like, damn, okay, like I really want to tell her that I did not know about the 24-hour notice, but I just let it be. More in the future, I had a one-on-one with the manager, and she basically talked to me about, like, I need to communicate more, and I need to be more vibrant and everything like I do on my YouTube videos. And I was really trying, because I have severe anxiety, like really bad anxiety. No matter how hard I try to get rid of it, I just cannot. Even at one point, if I feel like, oh, I got rid of it, no, it comes back. It's a part of me. It comes back. She talked to me about that, and she said that she's gonna give me 2 weeks to improve, otherwise, you know, she's gonna let me go, because there's new hires on the line. And she asked me if I want to do this class to help me, and I said sure. Everything was good, you know. And she asked me like how to like it there, how to like working with people, and I said it was good. Everyone's nice, you know, because everyone is nice. Go by, and again, I get sick, but not because of my diabetes, because of food poisoning. Because I had to work like around 6 o'clock p.m. and I ate that substance around like 1:30, and I finished around 2. And it was my mom's, so my mom works at Smith's, at the deli. She brought home this, I think FK grilled, or not grilled, I don't know, something chicken Caesar pasta salad, and it was really good. And I didn't know it would make me sick. Like, I don't know what made me sick in it, because it's everything I could eat, you know. It's everything I could eat. And after I ate it, I just felt super nauseous. I felt super dizzy. I just wanted to lay down and die, basically, because I was like, oh my god. Like, it was horrible. And I just felt nauseous, dizzy. I felt super sick. Like, I felt like I could throw up at any time, basically. And I had a migraine again, and it was behind my eyes, and actually affected my right ear hearing a little bit. It was like a long time, you know, before work. And again, I was trying to get better. I couldn't. I really couldn't. Every time I walked, I felt like I could faint. Like, not faint, but like pass out, you know. Like, I felt like I could not manage. Like, I felt I was not there. This time I had the manager's phone number, and so I called her. And even like, you would know that I felt sick even if you couldn't look at me. You heard it in my voice. Like, I sounded so freaking sick, because I was. I legit almost like went to the bathroom and threw up like plenty of times. Like, it was bad. And I couldn't eat anything else. Like, I just felt super sick. Like, it's like, man, I'm sorry, you know? I called her up and I was like, hey, I'm sorry, but I just got food poisoning, and I don't think I can make it to work. Like, you know, like the basic stuff. Like, I got food poisoning, I think I can make it to work, you know. And she sounded really disappointed over the phone. Like, she was like, okay. Oh, okay. Like, she sounded super disappointed, and that made me feel like shit. Someone else covered my shift, and I really appreciated her for doing that. That night, like around 10:30, maybe 10, one of my other coworkers, she messaged me over the app, and she was like, hey, do you want me to cover your shift for Monday? And I'm like, you mean tomorrow? Because I don't have a shift well, I do have a shift on Monday, but you mean like tomorrow? She was like, oh, I can't work it tomorrow. Darn, you know, or something like that. And I was like, I don't think I need anyone to work for me tomorrow, because I think I'll be fine tomorrow, you know. But my schedule, it went from Saturday, Sunday, well, no, it went from Friday, Saturday, and then that class on Sunday, and then I worked Monday, and then the Friday, like next Friday. And when I checked my schedule, the Friday, Monday was gone. Like, it disappeared, and I'm like, what? Like, that's super weird. Like, why would it disappear? And I told the coworker, and she was like, oh, let the manager know, because the same thing happened to me, and she accidentally dropped the shift. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna let her know. So I said, hey, I was just wondering about why my Monday and Friday shifts are gone, because they're not there anymore on that schedule thingy, and so, the coworker, told me to tell you about it. And yeah, basically that's what I said. And then the next day, which was, well, no, hold on. Oh yeah, and then I looked on the Saturday, the day I got food poisoning on was Friday, and then the next day I had to work that day, but I didn't, because that night, on Friday night, when I was talking with the coworker, had an exclamation point on it, and I was like, what's this? And so, usually when you click on a day that you're working on your schedule thing, it'll say swap or drop, but mine didn't. It said view requests. I'm like, what's this? So I tapped on the view request, and it said potential takers. I'm like, what? And I was like thinking maybe the manager did this just in case or something, but no, the more I talked with the coworker, the more she said, no, if anyone takes your shift, even if you can work it, you have to let them take it, and if you can't work it and no one took it, then you are still responsible for it. And basically, yeah. And in my head, I was like, damn. Okay, like, okay. And so the next day, which is Saturday, and it's early in the morning, I wake up like around 6:30, and then around like 6:46, yes, I know the exact time, 6:46, the manager messaged me and was like, I will tell you why your shifts are no longer there later on today. And yeah, basically, like, I have it, like, I have the screenshot, so I'm just gonna put it here. She said that, and it sounded really harsh, but that's okay. I'm used to harshness. And in my head I was like, great, I'm gonna get fired. I'm gonna get fired, like, this is it. This is it. I'm gonna get fired. And then later that day, around 3:00 p.m., she called me, and I'm just like, here it is. So I got ready for it, you know, like I was like, okay, let's do this. So I pick up, hey, it's the manager, and I was like, oh hey, you know, and she said, like, you know, it sucks to be sick and everything, but you just can't call out at short notice. And the short notice was 3 hours to 4 hours before my shift. So, but they needed a 24-hour shift, and I can't do that because I can't predict when I'm gonna get sick the next day. Like, I can't predict that. I'm not a psychic, you know? And I don't know, maybe if I told her that, things would have been different, but oh well, it's fine. It's cool. I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at anyone. So she said it sucks to be sick and all, but you just can't call out like that short notice because we scramble to find help and it's not fair. And I was like, okay. And so she was like, yeah, so I don't think it's gonna work out with me or with Plato's in general, but I do hope you the best and hope to keep you as a shopper. And I was like, yeah, okay. And then she was like, okay, have a good day. I'm like, yeah, you too. And I hung up. And I was like, I got fired. So I called my boyfriend and I said, hey, guess what? And he's like, what? I got fired. And he's like, are you freaking serious? I'm like, I'm serious. And he was mad. And I was like, well, don't be mad, you know? Like, things happen. That's my first fire. Because of me getting sick and me not telling the future when I'm gonna get sick or anything. But that's okay. That's okay. Because I don't really feel that comfortable over there that much anyway. Just felt like I didn't fit in. But now I work at Papa John's Pizza, and I actually really like it over there. It's really easy. The customers are something, but at least the manager is nice, and at least I get to call in 4 hours if I have to. Like, if I have to call in, so far I did not because my diabetes have been good. That's my story. And let me add a little note to here. Whenever I get sick, I have to check my ketones, and that's another thing I have to do when I'm a diabetic. I have to check ketones a lot if my blood sugar is high or I'm sick, because if I have high ketones, I can go blind, I can lose a leg, I can lose a foot, like, things can go bad. I can get hospitalized, you know. That's why I have to drink a lot of water to flush all the toxins out. And yeah, basically that is it for the story time. That's how I got fired. Oh, she also said that I was on probation, which I don't think I was on probation because he didn't say I was on probation. So I mean, like, I don't know, it's really weird, you know, about the 24-hour thing. Like, yeah, if that day, like 24 hours, like, okay, if like that day before your shift, like, let's say it's Friday, tomorrow you work, and it's Saturday, like, okay, so Friday, you feel a little bugged, yeah, you have to call in there, because that's a 24-hour thing, you know? But, I mean, if you feel totally fine, and the next day you wake up feeling like crap, and you have to call in because their phones don't answer their phones till like 8:45, and you have to work at 9, and it's like, I can't call in that short, you know? So I always make sure to call in 3 to 4 hours before, you know, because that's plenty of time. But to them, it's not, which, no hate to that place. That place is really nice. Like, I recommend you go in there, but I think the 24-hour notice is kind of stupid in a way. Like, if you work there and you're gonna comment, oh no, it's actually pretty understandable, please don't comment, because I know it's understandable, but if you feel totally fine that day and you wake up sick, that's stupid. Because as a diabetic, I cannot predict when I'm gonna get sick the next day, you know? So, yeah, no hate to anyone. They're all super nice. They're super helpful. Yeah. So basically, that's my story time. And also for this channel, I'm also thinking about, like, not doing beauty And I know I keep changing it. First it's like beauty, then music, and then beauty again, and now it's not beauty. But I just don't feel like beauty is my calling. I feel like beauty is just something that I like to do, but I don't really want to do, if that makes sense. I just want to be fun. Like, I want to have fun. I want to do challenges. I want to do pranks. I want to do story times. I want to do reactions. Like, I feel like I'm myself when I do that, because I feel like I can let loose and the real me, you know, and not like when, okay, so basically when I'm doing my beauty videos, yeah, I'm real. I'm always real. Don't get me wrong. I'm always real. It's just doing beauty, I just feel like I have to be perfect. I have to like know the words to describe a certain product, and it's like I can't do that. I suck at that, and I don't want to do tutorials. I want to have fun. I want to let loose. I want you guys to have fun and laugh and smile whenever you see a video of mine. And so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do from now on. And if you support me, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you don't, then I'll see you later. You have a good life, you know. Oh well. Okay, so yeah, bye guys. I love you. Please subscribe, like, and comment. And all my social media will be down below in the description box, because I follow and I like and I reply to your comments. So bye guys.